Hey, it's Owen here with another YouTube training video tutorial on how to use a client's website. So I'll start off here by showing that I'm logged in. You can see that with the black admin bar along the top here. Just hovering over my user ID and I can log out. So I'm going to log out and we'll go back to the website, which takes us to the first step, how to log in. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the site, let's just go over this for a minute. We have the logo and the header information, contact information, horizontal menu with drop downs, slideshow, some keyword text about the various services available. Here, the particular breakdown of each service, and you can click on into those. A section just for VOSA. I like this wee 1, 2, 3 step thing. It just sort of breaks down what the customer expectation is. Some customer testimonials and a call to action or lead generation contact form. We've got this newsletter set up, and finally then a wee bit of a blog for some blog posts. We've got all the manufacturer logos at the bottom, and then finally just some more contact information and the opening hours and things like that. Social media links down here, and they aren't actually linked to anything yet. So there's various things to talk about there. At the very bottom here you can see this little admin writing, and that's a link, and I've put that little link there until you guys learn maybe to save this as a bookmark. But this doesn't really do any harm leaving it on the site. You could remove it after you click it. So when you click it, it takes you to the login page, and my information, it's saved here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, this is the dashboard of the site, and one of the first things, maybe the easier things to look at will be probably the blog posts. So we go to the blog posts and we can see there's 3 that I've taken straight from Facebook, and we can see them down at the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Facebook page. See, oh, there's been a, well, that's quite a long time ago. I think I've actually copied them already over. I'll just do this one for the purposes of this demonstration. So I'm basically going to copy a blog post or a news post, something from Facebook, over to the website to populate the website a bit. So let me just go back to the website here. Now that we know what we're going to do, we're going to add in a new one of these. So you want to go up here to new. At this point, we're going to add a new post. Now, I'm going to just split my screen in 2 here. So that we can see both sides of this. And I'm going to load up the Facebook in a new tab so that I can get the information that I'm looking for. Right. So we'll copy this over and copy that, paste it in here, and the title will be Busy Week HGV Service, or whatever you'd like. You can choose what category of news to put this into. We'll just put it into Commercial Services Armagh and Engine Diagnostics. Then over here, I want to right click the image and save it as, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's us. We've saved 4 images now. I'm going to go down to the featured image. I'm going to drag these over into the media library. So I'm going to choose this image and hit set the featured image. I also like to disable the comments and trackbacks. Again, you can add more content to this, and you probably should, just explain what's going on. But let's go ahead and hit the publish button and go back over to the website and hit refresh just to see what way that looks now. So at the bottom, there's the new blog post, A Busy Week, HGV. Just to add some more detail to this, I'm going to go in here and do Add Media and create a gallery and select the 3 other images. Hit the Create a Gallery button, set it to 3 columns, and then link it to nothing, set the size to large. Go ahead and insert that as a gallery and hit Update. So now that we click into it, on the other tab, I can see the little gallery of the images and the content. So that covers how to add quick content to the site. To keep the site relevant, you should add content periodically. Try and aim for once a month or something like that. That would get you going. That's the blog posts covered. Now to jump into some of the more major stuff, which will be the services. So I can see in here in the dashboard, we've got services. And these services all link up with these services here. So this is the dashboard of the back end of the site. This is the front end of the site that the users see. And if you wanted to edit, let's say ABS, you can go into the dashboard, go to services, go to ABS and hit edit. You can also, on the front end of the site, pick the page that you want to make a change on. And at the top here in the admin bar, press edit service. Once you're in here, go ahead and press edit with Elementor, which is a page builder that allows us to build beautiful looking pages. So here you can see there's a little pencil icon that allows you to edit the text in that element. This is the title element. It allows you to add in text here. This little bit of code or curly brackets around the ABS just stands for styling, and it puts this little red line and makes it a little thinner font style. If you want to go ahead and change the images here, you can select the image. Have a look around for some ABS images that you may have taken and replace my images with better images. So that covers how to do that. Again, most of it will be the text, and I did write a lot of this text, so perhaps you might want to edit it and make sure that I haven't described something inaccurately. Again, with the bullet points, you want to just click on the little pencil icon. You can see the 5 bullet points here. If you wish to edit one, like the top one there, the wheels should be checked for proper alignment, as improper alignment can cause problems with the ABS system. So the wheels should be checked for proper alignment and can cause problems with your ABS system. So you could feel free to add text there or whatnot. You can change the icon, but there's no reason to. And finally, the contact us service for your vehicle. Nothing really to change there. This is a contact form that just sends you guys an email. So just a note, if you're in a page or a service, such as ABS service, and you want to edit the contents of this page, you can't change anything in the header, or you can't change anything in the footer. Those things are changed elsewhere. So just to bear in mind, it's only the contents of within the page, so not the footer and not the header. Anything else beneath that in here, this white area, that's what you can edit. You can also add lots of other things in. There's loads of elements to play with. If you had a YouTube video per se of ABS brake pads being changed, you can go in there, add in the video, copy and paste the YouTube link, and then you have a YouTube video that'll just play within your site. Quite easy to generate nice looking pages with various wee things in them. Yeah, that covers how to edit an existing service. So what if you want to add a new service? You can go up here and press the Add New button. Quite handy to do. Just hit the Add New and give it a title, whatever we might have missed out on. ODBI connector, whatever that might be. You can go ahead and just write in your own text, but once again, I would like to use the Elementor Page Builder. It's quite nice to build pages on. So over here, I'm going to go to the very top and hit copy, and go down here and hit paste which puts in all the content from the ABS. So although this is a new service for the ODBI connector, I want to copy the page structure from an existing page to make it easier or quicker, like a shortcut. One of the other things to do here is just to change the page layout to Elementor full width, which will get rid of the sidebar. Yeah. And now you can go through these elements, changing them. So this would be the ODBI connector. Now, I know ODBI connector isn't a service, so I'm not going to bother writing text or changing images or messing around with any of this stuff. I'm just going to leave it. But that's how you would, that's in my opinion, the faster way to create content for a new service that I haven't added to the menu. This is the way to do that. Go ahead and hit publish it. Have a look. ODBI connector. So if we go to the all services page, it's not there. Oops. So we need to edit this page with Elementor 2. So I know I just have to duplicate this row and I'll delete this guy and that guy. And then we need to choose ODBI connector. And we haven't added any images for the featured image, so that's why it's missing an image. So I'm going to delete this now. I just wanted to show how to comprehensively do this, how to add in a new service, add it into the all services page, which is important for Google, just to have all your services in one page and then have them on separate individual service pages. So I'm just going to delete that and update, even though it didn't actually update anything. All right, that covers how to add a new service. Let's see what else we can get going. I am now going to go to the services and find the ODB connector and bin it. Okay. Right, this is the same for the home page. If you're on the home page and you wanted to make a change to some of the text here, or some of the text here, or even here, you can go to the page that you want to edit, and at the top press the Edit with Elementor button. That will load the page. Let's see, it's nice to sometimes have the visual one side by side. So again, you can just reasonable price. You could hit the little pencil mark and see there's reasonable price. There's the text. You just got to copy, or you just got to type in there what you want to say or change what you want to change. Same for here. Click the text box. It brings it up. You can replace that text. Same with this one. You can do lots of other things with the style. So the background is red on this. Where does that come from? Background overlay. Where does that actually come from? Let's see here. No, it should have been in here. In the yeah, let's just go with this one instead, just to show what I'm talking about. Or yeah, it's using this image as the background, and the background overlay is black. I'd say there is where the style of this is red. That's the red. The whole thing is red, and just this one column has a black image in the background. So you experiment with those things. You don't have to press the update button if what you see here doesn't match what you had thought it would. Right, that covers how to edit the home page. So we've edited the services pages, added a new service, edited the home page to show how that's done. Some of the other things you might want to look at are the opening times up here or down in here. So let's go ahead and look at widgets. I can see here we've got widget footer area 1, area 2, 3, and 4. So in footer widget area 4, this is where our opening hours or service hours are. So for Saturday, you can change that, Sunday, and blah blah blah. It's pretty obvious. You type in what's different there. So the latest news is in widget number 3, and that's just automatic. The our services is automatic too. It just lists all of them here. And the footer widget area 1 has the logo, a little bit of text, and the social media links. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Twitter one away and the Instagram one away, and hit save. But you, in my opinion, should open up as many social media accounts as possible just to get yourself out there and get more exposure. It makes sense to do that. So I'll hit refresh. The expectation of seeing these two guys disappear. Yeah, so we're only down to Facebook as a social media site. Scrolling back up, let's look at the header. So you want to either from the front end choose customize, or you can go in here, choose appearance and customize. You really don't have any need to do this, but I just want to show you where it is in case you ever do want to ask. In the theme settings, we get general settings, which is a logo that we didn't actually use because we're using the white one, and because we wanted to use a colored header, or I did anyway on this one. The style settings, these are the two primary colors. I've chosen red, and the fonts, you can mess about with those, no need to again. The header setting, if you want to edit this top bar, you can choose edit the top bar. It loads this up, and we can see we've got Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. They're the 4 that I recommend setting up accounts on, because you have existing content in this website that you could use just to repost on it. Instagram as well, just to have on your phone, Nathan, so you can just take snaps of what work is being done every day and get some followers that way. Again, nothing really to change. You can just add in different opening our text if you wish there. The header contact information, that covers the email address, phone numbers, phone number link, the address, county, that sort of stuff. The header contact button just links to the contact form. So there's also other settings for the blog, footer, and banner and shop. I'm not going to bother going into those. There's no real need to. You can explore them at your own leisure, perhaps. At least you know now watching this video where they are. Okay, the contact button takes us to the contact page. We've got a menu so people can find us, and a contact form so people can email you guys. I've included both the email addresses for Michael and Nathan in the recipients of the email contact form. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If there's anything else, just let me know and I'll make another YouTube video. I hope this was helpful, and any questions, send me an email. Thanks. Bye bye.